So today we are going to discuss about networking devices. The previous day we already studied the different types of network devices. So here, these are the topics we need to cover today. First one IP address, second one switch, third one router, fourth one NAT, NAT network address translator. Then fifth one DMZ, which means that demilitarizing zone. Sixth one firewall and seventh one subnet. So these are the main topics we need to cover today. So here look at that. This is one figure. So this area represents a local area network, and this area represents a wide area network. So in between, I place one firewall is there. I place one firewall. So I will explain what I mean by firewall. Then here behind of that firewall, one router is there. So look at that here. LAN. So first we need to study this area. Then we are going to this area and then we need to study the connection between these two areas. So look at that. Assume that this is our lab. This is our lab. So it containing one computer. So node 1. This is node 2. Then this is one printer. Printer is connected. So all these devices inside these labs are connected together by using one switch. So we already discussed the working of switch. So here, this node 1 containing one address. What is that address? IP address. IP address is studied that. IP address is a unique address which is used to determine a computer in a network. So it contains a IP address as well as a MAC address also. It contains also a MAC address also. Then what is meant by MAC address? MAC address we already studied medium access control. Medium access control, that is an address. It is punched on that network interface card. Network interface card. So we already discussed what is the difference between this IP address and MAC address. So IP address we can change, but MAC address we cannot be changed. MAC address is punched on that network interface card, NIC. So like that, this node 2 also containing one IP address, and this printer is also containing one IP address as well as MAC address. So first we need to study what is going on inside this local area network. So if this computer want to send any message to this computer, first it is moved to where? To the switch. It is moved to the switch. Then the switch is forward this message to the destination by using MAC address. So if this node sends one message to here, that time switch identify the destination address, which means that to whom it need to send that message. So normally a message containing two sections. One is called a header part. Another is called a data part. Header part and the data part. So this header part containing what? The source address and the destination address. So source address is nothing but the address of this computer, MAC address, and the destination means the address of this computer. So by using this header information, switch is directly send this our message. So this is called a packet. What is packet? In network, all the messages called packets. So this packet is sent to this computer. So this is the main working that is going to done inside that local area network LAN. So here, so we covered what IP address, MAC, then network interface can be already studied. Then what is the function of switch? Then how the switch identifies the source or the destination by using the header part of that packet. So then look at that here. Another important topic is called here subnet mask. What? Subnet mask. So subnet is nothing but, for example, look at that here. This IP address first 2 digit. Look at that IP address first 2 digit 192.168. All the devices in this network containing first two parts same. 192.168. Here also 192.168. Here also 192.168. So if you want to find the subnet mask of these devices, it is nothing but here. It is represented as 255.255.0.0, which means that the maximum number of computer we can accommodate on this network is 256, which means that 0 to 255, 0 to 255. So that's why we can say that this subnet mask is 192.168.0.0 is nothing but this 255.255.0.0. So it means that this two part is same for all the devices within this local area network, which identify that all these systems are inside this one LAN only. So by using this, what is this subnet mask? By using this subnet mask, we can identify that a particular device is inside the same local area network. Here look at that, this is node 1, node 2 and one printer. So both first two digits of an IP address is same, which means that all devices are inside the same network. This is the main concept. So then look at that. So assume that another case. So we already studied this LAN. So if this node 1 send a message to any other devices outside of this LAN, so that outside we can represent by using one wide area network. Wide area network is nothing but our internet only. So better example of wide area network is internet only. So in internet, some devices are kept on any other places. So if this node 1 want to send one message to this node 1, if this node 1 want to send a message to this one, then first this message move to the switch. Then switch, by looking at address, switch can identify that this address is not inside this LAN. So that time switch use the help of other devices, that is called a router. So look at that. Switch send this request to this router. This router is there. Then so router is a device. It is in between this LAN and this WAN, which means that router is sitting between your computer to the outside computer, to the internet. So then via the router only this packages go to the internet, to the other devices. Then again one problem is there. It is containing the local IP address. It contains only local IP address 192.168.2.1. Then it need to convert this address to another address. Address translation is needed because this is only LAN, this is the WAN. So we need to convert, we need to convert the router. Router is responsible for that. Need to convert this address to another address. That is nothing but is called as NAT. What is NAT? Network Address Translator. Network Address Translator, which means that this address is converted to another address. That is called Network Address Translator. This is the duty of this router. So this message is first passed to switch, then switch to router by using network address translation. It changes the address and it is moved to the corresponding destination. That is called, here look at that. Here address is translated. Network address translator. That is called NAT. So like I say, if any computer outside of this LAN wants to send a message to this computer, again this is compared to here, node 1 to the router, then router again need to convert to the local IP address. So that is also called NAT, network address translator. So here from here to here and here to here address translation is needed. So then, so we completed that this LAN, IP address, MAC, switch, then router and network address translator. So this first point completed, second point completed, third, fourth completed. Then we need to identify what is the function of this firewall. So here look at that. In between this LAN and WAN, so here some area is this area. Consider this area. Oh, this is nothing but a firewall. Firewall means, so the name implies that it is a firewall only. So we cannot send any particular data in between this and this. So only authenticated people. For example, we can customize the firewall like that. For example, if you don't want to send or if you don't want to receive any particular message from a particular site, so we can block that site by using this firewall. For example, if you don't want to any unwanted message from a particular site, then we can set up that particular setting on this firewall. So if any, for example, this is your any unwanted computer. So from this computer, you don't want any. So for this computer, you don't want any information from here to here. So you can block this particular computer by using this firewall concept. You can block this particular computer by using this firewall concept. So firewall is used to a barrier in between this local area network and the computer. Understand? So we can customize this firewall. So sometimes a router is also act as a firewall. Sometimes router is also act as a firewall. So we can also customize some features of router. So router is also act as a firewall. No need to install any particular firewall. Then listen that one important thing, if the node 1 want to send a message to this node 1, then first it is moved to this firewall only. First it is moved to this firewall only. Then firewall identifies that this is from an authenticated person. For example, this is an unauthorized person, which means that there is no username and corresponding password. So at that time, unauthorized, all the unauthorized data blocked by this firewall. Then there is another zone, a special zone inside this firewall is called a demilitarized zone, which means that, so from as the name implies that this is a special zone only. If any computer want to send a message from here to here, first it is moved to this firewall. If this firewall is not allowed, that time it is moved to this demilitarized zone. So demilitarized zone is nothing but there is no firewall barrier is there. So here data is moved to here, demilitarized zone. Then this, for example, this computer want to send a message to this computer. So this computer can directly access that particular data by using DMS without the using firewall. So we can just bypass the firewall by using this demilitarized zone. This is the use of DMS, demilitarized zone. So I think this is not in your syllabus, but if any questions may be came, so you need to understand at least what is the full form of this demilitarized zone. So this is the concept of file transferring data from one computer to another computer which is not present inside the same local area network. So here, we complete that here IP address, switch, router, NAT, DMS, firewall, and subnet also we completed. So here look at that. To identify this, to understand or to study this very easily, you need to remember. So I am going to teach like in another way. So look at that here. Assume that this is our local area network. This is our local area network. This figure only. Which means that this is our school only. Consider that this is our school. So this school containing 3 classes: 10th, 11th, 12th. 10th, 11th, 12th. So 10th containing some students. 11th containing some students, and then 12th containing some students. So here, so this is this LAN only. Assume that this is LAN only. Then, so if node 1 want to send a message to node 2, which means that if class 10 student, the students want to move to the class 12th students or class 11th student. So first, what is the exact process? First, he should move to at least the coordinator, or no need to go for the principal, at least move to the coordinator or the class teacher, then take the permission, then really move to the other class. So same like this, here it is first move to the switch, then move to the next node. So like that, first it is move to what? Where? The class teacher, then only move to another class. So switch is here replaced with their class teacher. So keep in mind this figure. So we can convert this entire figure to the school functionality. So it is easy to understand. Then, for example, this student want to move to another school. So first he is moved to where? The class teacher. Then take the permission from where? Principal. Because he need to move to the another school for attending any other function. So he move to here. Then here what? Here principal is there. So you need to take the permission from the principal. So here, so router is act as a principal only. Router is act as a principal only. So here you are getting the permission from the principal only. We can move to another school. It is nothing but one only. It is nothing but one only. So if you want to move from this school to another school, first it is move to the here class teacher, then principal, then only move to another school. Same like here. If node 1 want to send a message to this outside of node 1, first it is move to switch, then router, then only to another computer on the internet. So this is the main concept. So here, then another thing is called here. Look at that. If any outside person want to visit any student inside this school, first he should come to meet the principal. Then, if the principal allow, then only he can see the student. So here look at that same only. It acts as a firewall also. So here firewall is take place in action. There firewall only. So here, if this any person want to see any student, first it is come to the principal. Then the principal is authenticated. Then only he or she can see that student. So you can just keep it with this example in mind, then we can easily study this full network functionality. So hope you understand this class. So make the note of this IP address, search, router, network address translation, then DMS, then firewall, and subnet, then firewall here, subnet mask also. So then draw the same figure on your fair notebook and study.